Welcome back to the Windward Show Music Speaks podcast. We are on the YouTube channel today. I've been on YouTube a good while here, and I found out that people, the public, like when we music reviewers, reaction videos, channels review or rank discographies. Now, I'm a big fan of Metallica, and I think that everybody is if you're into heavy metal, more so thrash metal because they're not speed metal. Well, I guess they're kind of speed metal. I don't know. You tell me what they are. I think they're more thrash than speed. Uh, I guess speed would be more like Slayer or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna rank all the studio albums that are here on YouTube for you, and let's do it right now. So we are on tiermaker.com just in case you want to, make your own tier list. Um, it's fantastic. They have tiers for everything. So we're ringing it S, which is like perfect. Or we go all the way down to F. Now, I do have one album that could be F rank. I already know it by heart. So, uh, but uh, but let's. This should be over here though, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. So let's start off with it all. Let's start off with Kill 'Em All. Okay. Now, Kill 'Em All has like the best song, the best Metallica song that I think of. When I think about Metallica, I think of Four Horsemen, and of course Hit the Lights and Men of Militia and da da da. Let's see. So when I think about their first album, it's great, but it's not that great if you understand what I'm saying. They're just starting out, just getting their feet wet on the ground. So I won't give this one a solid B. You know, I think that's the place to start, because when you're first starting out, you're like, okay, well, where do we go? Yes, Metallica hit it hardcore with this album. Like I said, Four Horsemen, favorite song of them all. I can't stand, I can't give you much more positive thoughts than that. Madam Militia, Hit the Lights. I think it's Anastasia pulling teeth on this one, right? I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Anastasia pulling teeth is on this one. So let's go with Red Lightning here. So Red Lightning was their second album. Obviously, I got it here. When I first heard this album, I'm like, is this really Metallica? Because my first album from Metallica I got was the Black Album. My mom got the cassette tape for me. Anybody who knows cassettes can laugh at me. I don't care. I'm 44 years old. But yeah. So when I first got this album, uh, I didn't. I thought it was another band playing the Metallica songs, but it says Metallica on the case. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is Metallica. So Escape, Trip to Noise, and Fade to Black is their most really popular songs on this album. And for reasons, and Creeping Death. Creeping Death is so good. I love Creeping Death because when Jason Newsted was in the band, he really got into it live. So this album, I think I'm gonna give that an A. You know, yeah, an A, because Creeping Death is my probably it's up there. It's not my second favorite song. My second favorite song comes later. From the Four Horsemen. Now, These next two albums, okay, so I'm going to do this one now. Now we got the Master Puppets. Arguably, that this album is their best record ever made, and I can understand why. Cliff Burton, this is the last album that he's done with the band. Master Puppets, Orion, and Leper Messiah. No, yes, I think so. Yeah, okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Y'all know that I'm showing my age again. I forget, right? But there are no bad songs on this record. I guarantee you that there's no bad songs. So I'm gonna give it an S for Super. That album is the supreme being of all metal albums. When you talk about metal, you gotta throw this up there in your first or second album listing ever, right? So yeah, so we got Master Puppets S, uh, for whom to Bright the Lightning on A rank, and Kill 'Em All on B rank. So we got Injustice for All. Now, Injustice is a monster of an album because this is New Sid's first album with him. Eye of the Beholder 1 and Blackened is on this one. And I am going to give this an A. Yeah, let's give it an A. Just for Eye of the Beholder is such a good tune. You got long songs, longer than longer songs than you got Master Puppets. Um, so now we got to go to my third favorite album. So it's like I don't know, the Black Album. Everybody loves to hate on it. I'm going to give it a C. Well, no. Yeah, I mean it's in the middle. I mean it's there's too much hype around the album, so much so that I have to give it like a downgrade a little bit. You know, it might sound weird to some people, but I think it's a solid album, and I think Bob Rock said either "Don't Tread on Me" or "My Friend in Misery" was supposed to be their first single. If they did that, then the album would plummet probably because those two songs are not the best of the album. I think if they were going to go through another song rather than Inner Sandman for the first um, single, I think it would be A Wolf and Man or Wherever I'm in Rome. But that's just me. I love A Wolf and Man. So I'm gonna just put I'm gonna cut the crap and just put load S rank. Uh it's sheer genius. Until it sleeps. Ronnie. Ronnie is the best song I've ever heard ever made, other than the Four Horsemen with Kill 'Em All. Um I don't know. I don't think those guys ever played an album, a song from Load and Reload ever, unless it's a concert from when these were released, which was 97, I think. 90, yeah, 96 or 97. And then Reload, it's okay. It's not that bad, but I'm going to give it it's either going to be a B or a C on that one. Uh, yeah, okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna give it a C for this one because there's not too many songs I remember. All the songs that I do love and remember are always gonna be on load. Reload is just, it's not a forgetful album. It's just like, no, okay. Yes, it makes the song when he made Reload, so, you know, um, they, they put this out. It's okay, like I said. Now, Saint Anger. Holy crap. Okay, so let's get into this. Saint Anger is an album that a lot of people hate because of the drum kit. Sounded like you're beating on pots and pans. And I think that Lars knew that he messed up when this album was released. But with that being said, I do love this record because what they went through in 90, what was it, 98, 97, 90, I don't know. Help me out here, folks. Whenever they went through this, they were very broken as a band, I guess you would say. James was going through his alcoholic depression. Lars was going through his whatever, and they just lost Jason. Uh, they let him go after Reload, and I guess they were. I guess they let him go right before they started doing Saint Anger, which is, I mean, you don't ever want to do that when you're recording a brand new album. But they got Mr. Bob Rock, which was the producer on this album, been produced for with him for years. So some called him the least favorite bassist, and I can understand that because we never saw him playing with him live. But for what they went through under some kind of monster um biography, biopic or something. No, not biography, documentary. I'm going to give this a B. I mean, they got some, and I know what you're thinking. Holy crap, you give it a B, right? But I like this one for what it is now. I didn't like it back then because I didn't know we all didn't know what they went through until the documentary was released. And now that I saw the documentary, I'm like, okay, I'm going to cut you off some slack. Uh, okay, so this is without the 72 seasons, and I haven't listened to it fully, so um, please forgive me on that. Death Magnetic. Now this is another entire being by itself because I mean it's not San Anger, but it's not. Hmm, I think this has 8 songs on it, and they're all pretty. Um, to be honestly frank, they're not good. I can't think of one song that's on there right now, and I'm trying real hard to think about it. The day is this the album that the day never comes on, not comes on. Whoa. Uh, uh, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to give this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah. So I'm going to give this. I don't want to give an F because it's not. Hell yeah. I'll just give it an F. All right. And then we got this one, which is Hardwired to Self Destruct. I didn't mind this album. But I thought they could do a lot better, and from what I heard from some 72 seasons, it really stepped it up. So I'm going to give this a D because they tried. They didn't really try on this one because this one was pure and utter. I didn't like it at all. I don't want to see garbage because I don't want to offend them too much. And they at least tried in this one, so yeah. So that's my list. Tell me if you agree with me, don't agree with me. Tell me if you hate me because I put uh this mandate so low on the thing and Saint Anger so high on the list. Yeah, but that's it. If you want to see me do more of these um album rankings. I can't say the word, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Um, please let me know, and I will do this more repeatedly, more often, or more readily. And then you can tell me which album catalog you want me to um, do next. And if I've never heard of the album, I heard the band's album, I'll go back and listen to it fully, get my thoughts, put it on tier maker, and yeah, so you'll have your video for that album and band, or that discography in that band. So, all right, y'all, it's been really fun doing this. I enjoy this. I've been a big fan of Metallica forever, and I really like what they have to offer me now. So, with 72 seasons from what I heard. Um, so do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? List your comments below. Check out my podcast on anywhere you get podcasts from, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get podcasts from. We are When Words Fail, Music Speaks. And with that said, always remember, like I said before, when words fail, music speaks. Bye, y'all.